October 28th, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And let's get right to it. That cold has moved in.
Yes, it's freezing outside this morning. Our temperatures are in the upper 20s. A lot of frost outside, so very chilly start today.
Shock to the system.
I know, so definitely need the coat this morning. And let's take a look at our temperatures. Once again, most of us are in the upper 20s, and we did stay in the 20s for a longer time last night, so a lot of frost formed this morning for all of us. We have just 28 degrees in Inlet, Richfield Springs, Cooperstown, 29 degrees in Westmoreland and in Whitesboro. So before heading out the door, definitely think about giving yourself a little bit extra time or maybe using the car starter 1 to 2 minutes extra. The frost is pretty thick in a lot of our spots since we did stay below freezing for a longer time last night. So starting off this morning, freezing temperatures, even below freezing. Looks to be our coolest morning thus far this season, but a beautiful days in store. Very similar to yesterday, maybe even a little bit warmer and calmer wind speeds, so it's going to feel very pleasant outside. And looking ahead to the weekend, we look to warm up even more, so it is going to be above average in temperature for the weekend, and overall pretty nice weekend with dry conditions and sunshine. So for the rest of the day, expect sunshine. We will warm up to the 50s and calmer wind speeds, so it is going to feel pretty pleasant outside. And I will be talking a little bit more about the weekend forecast and the warm-up coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Let's get right to it right now. Yesterday.
Welcome back. We are starting out this morning very chilly, so as you're getting ready to head out the door, 6 a.m., so about an hour from now, we will be in the low 30s, just about 31 degrees, still below freezing, and still below freezing at 8 a.m., but by 10 a.m., we will be right near 40, and we will continue to rise today with our high temperatures in the mid-50s, so it is going to feel pretty pleasant outside, and it's going to be around average in terms of temperature for this time of year and for a fall day. So if you are heading out tonight to any football games, or just going out tonight at all, it should be clear and dry, so it should be good weather, but the only thing is it is going to be a little bit chilly. At around 7 p.m. we will be in the mid-40s, and 9 p.m. just around 40 degrees, and our temperature will continue to drop tonight. Once again, a very chilly night ahead with overnight lows around freezing, and frost is definitely possible again tonight. And here's an early look at the Halloween forecast, so it's 3 days away. It's on Monday. At this point, we are still tracking a little bit of extra cloud cover and a few light and brief rain showers. Not going to be a total washout, not going to be an all-day event. But if you are going out trick-or-treating at night, temperatures will be in the mid-50s, so pretty mild for this time of year, and a few showers are possible. And coming up, I will be talking a little bit more about the weekend. Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Election Day is drawing.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with clear skies this morning, and it is very chilly outside with a lot of frost. So let's take a look at our CAV tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Clear skies to start. Temperatures at this point are in the upper 20s and low 30s, but all of us below freezing. So keep that in mind before heading out the door this morning. I would maybe give myself just a little bit extra time if you want to go out and scrape off the car or use the car defroster. All of us are seeing some frost this morning. It is very heavy in some spots as well. But we are going to warm up today. We will reach the mid-50s, so it is going to feel nice and pleasant outside for the afternoon with some sunshine. So taking a look now at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, tracking dry conditions, and it looks to remain dry through the weekend. This is all thanks to this area of high pressure that is going to give us sunshine, and we really will start to warm up tomorrow and Sunday, along with calmer wind speeds, so it is going to feel nice and comfortable outside. So as you are heading out the door this morning, I would definitely grab the ice scraper or use the car starter because of that frost, and maybe even my coat. It is very chilly to start. Temperatures for most of us in the upper 20s, once again, all below freezing. Sunglasses for today. We are going to be seeing beautiful sunshine throughout the day, and maybe just a little bit extra time if you do choose to scrape off the car this morning. But the good news is that we really start to warm up for the weekend. So Saturday and Sunday, we will be above average in terms of temperature for this time of year. Nice and comfortable for both of these days. We will be in the 60s, and we are going to be seeing dry conditions with sunshine. So a perfect weekend to do any Halloween activities or just to spend time outside at all. Perfect perfect for that. But things do change for Halloween. We are tracking just a few light showers, but the good news is still mild for Halloween. So on our Skycast this morning, we are tracking clear skies, temperatures all below freezing. So keep that in mind for this morning as you are heading out the door. By lunchtime, we will start to warm up. We will be right near 50, seeing high level clouds, but overall mostly sunny skies throughout the day. And for the commute home, we will be even warmer. We will be in the mid 50s, still seeing some sun, so definitely grab the sunglasses as you are driving home. Tonight, around dinner time, we will start to drop into the 40s again, and overnight we will drop quickly again to overnight lows, once again around freezing like last night. So frost is definitely possible to start the day on Saturday tomorrow, but beautiful sunshine is expected for the day, and we will warm up even more than today. So once again, nice and pleasant today, a beautiful fall day in store. We will warm up and we will be seeing sunshine, but as for tonight, we will cool down again to around freezing, and frost is possible again tomorrow morning. We really warm up tomorrow with highs in the low 60s, so that is above average for this time of year. We are seeing sunshine tomorrow and Sunday. There is a slight chance for seeing a few light rain showers on Halloween, so we are keeping an eye out on that. Not going to be a washout or anything, Gary.
Another cold night tonight.
Yes, another cool night tonight, and then tomorrow night, and then we do start to warm up again at night.
Yeah, and this is not bad at night, as long as it's not like that during the day.
I know, I just dread waking up in the morning and coming here because it's freezing at this point.
Yeah, use that car starter, I guess.
Yes.
Hannah, thanks. Coming up
From where the news comes.
for this half hour, I'm Gary Libitor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And just how cold are we talking this morning?
So right now, all of us are below freezing with heavy frost outside, so very chilly. We are in the 20s.
It took a while to defrost the windows this morning.
Yes, it did for me too. So let's take a look now at the temperatures. Once again, all of us mainly in the upper 20s, low 30s, but all below freezing. Heavy frost to start because we did stay below freezing for a longer time last night. We have just 27 degrees in Little Falls, Richfield Springs, and Cooperstown, 29 degrees in Whitesboro. So very cool to start. I would give myself a little bit extra time to either scrape off the windshield or defrost using the car starter. And a lot of us are seeing heavier and thicker frost this morning, the first thick frost of the season. We are starting out freezing. We are below freezing, all of us. But we will warm up to a beautiful day in store. We are tracking sunshine today, nice and comfortable weather, fall-like weather. And we do warm up once again over the weekend. We will reach the 60s over the weekend once again, so getting pretty warm for this time of year with sunshine. Before the rest of the day, we are tracking sunshine. We will warm up pretty quickly to a nice and pleasant fall day. And we'll be talking a little bit more about the warm up this weekend, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Mortgage rates have now soared to their highest level.
Welcome back. We are starting out very chilly this morning. A lot of us are seeing heavier frost, so I would definitely give myself a little bit extra time if you are scraping off the windshield, about 1 to 2 minutes extra, or you can always use your car starter this morning if you do have it. We are starting out once again, all of us below freezing. We are measuring 28 degrees at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome. This looks to be the coolest morning that we have seen this season so far. Calmer wind speeds though, so it's not feeling even colder than it actually is, and we are seeing clear skies here this morning. We will continue to see sunshine today and beautiful weather. Here's a look at the sunset that was taken just over around a week ago by Sheila Shaw. This was in Hartwick, and as you can see, the trees here, not a lot of leaves on the trees anymore, so we are going to continue to see leaves fall off the trees, and of course that means winter is coming, Gary.
It sure is, Hannah, thanks. President Biden was
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out very cool this morning. All of our temperatures are below freezing and there is heavy frost. Taking a look now at our CAV tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Clear skies to start, very cold to start, but it is going to be a very nice and pleasant fall day ahead as we rise in temperature. So before heading out the door this morning, I would maybe give myself a little bit extra time because we are seeing heavy frost on car windshields. So if you didn't want to scrape that off or maybe use the car starter, so keep that in mind for the morning. But by the afternoon, a beautiful fall day is in store with sunshine and dry conditions. So taking a look now at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 with Doppler radar, tracking dry conditions here today. This is all due to this area of high pressure that will dominate over the next few days. It's going to bring in beautiful weather through Sunday, and it is going to get actually a little bit warmer for tomorrow and Sunday. But before that, This morning, as you are heading out the door, I would definitely either grab the ice scraper or use the car starter. We are all in the 20s to low 30s this morning with heavy frost since we were below freezing for quite a while last night. I would also either grab my jacket or coat. Very cool to start our coolest day this season thus far, and maybe give myself a little bit extra time to deal with that frost. But sunglasses definitely for today. We are going to be seeing sunny skies throughout the day, and it is going to get warmer, more seasonable for fall by the afternoon. But looking ahead to the weekend, we will actually be above average in temperature. We are going to get very warm for Saturday and Sunday with highs in the 60s. Beautiful weekend to do any fall activities, spend time outside or anything like that. We are going to be mild, seeing dry conditions and sunshine. The only thing about Monday is that unsettled weather comes in. We could be seeing just a few light showers on Halloween, but we will continue to track that as it comes closer. So for this morning, we are seeing clear skies, frost. All of our temperatures are below freezing, but by noon, we will really rise in temperature, be right near 50, still seeing sunshine at this point. And for the evening commute at 4:30, we will be in the mid 50s, and definitely need your sunglasses for that as we will continue to see sunny skies. Just after dinner, we will be in the upper 40s once again, so we are quickly dropping in temperature tonight, and overnight tonight, chilly once again with overnight lows around freezing like last night. So frost is definitely possible to start your Saturday tomorrow, but the good news is that we do warm up a little bit more on Saturday. So as for the rest of today, we are going to be seeing sunshine, a beautiful, pleasant fall day, and it is going to warm up. As for tonight, frost is possible again as we cool down to around freezing once again tonight. But we will warm up for Saturday and Sunday. Highs are going to be in the 60s. That is above average for this time of year with dry conditions and sunshine. On Halloween, a chance for a few light showers, but we will continue to keep an eye out on that. And the good news is that it's still mild for Halloween, Gary.
So another chilly evening tonight for sure.
Yes, for sure. Tonight, frost is possible again, just like last night.
But again, as long as it's not in the day side so far, right?
Yes, we've been warm during the days. We've been lucky for the days.
Yeah, that's coming though. Anna, thanks. If you're just waking up, we have the Gary Libator. Thank you for joining us.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And if you haven't been outside yet, put a jacket on.
Yes, very chilly to start. Heavy frost as well because all of us are below freezing.
Yeah, it took a while to defrost those windows.
Yes, it did. So make sure you do that or get the ice scraper ready. So let's take a look now at the temperatures. We are all below freezing this morning, and we did stay below freezing for a while last night. So that allowed heavier and thicker frost to form. We are measuring 29 degrees in Whitesboro, 27 degrees in Little Falls, Richfield Springs, and in Cooperstown. So very chilly to start. Also the possibility of some fog this morning, so keep that in mind. But I will give myself maybe 1 to 2 minutes extra if you do have to go out and scrape the car, or maybe just use the car starter or defrost your windshield before heading out the door this morning. Very heavy frost and very chilly to start. So we are starting out below freezing, but the good news is that a beautiful fall day is in store, nice and comfortable. We will warm up to sunshine, and even over the weekend, we will warm up even more for an overall beautiful fall weekend ahead. So for the rest of the day, we will warm up to the mid-50s, seeing sunshine, comfortable conditions with light wind speeds, and then we'll be talking a little bit more about the weekend and the warm-up coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Let's get right to it now. Yesterday, we told you that the Oneida
Welcome back. We are starting out very chilly to start this morning. At this point, we are still in the lower 30s, even upper 20s for some of us. It will remain that way through 8 a.m. Then we will start to warm up. So by 10 a.m., we will be right near 40 degrees, and we will continue to warm up today as we see sunshine. So if you are going to any football games tonight, any high school football games, it's going to be good weather for that. We are going to be dry with clear skies, but the only thing is it is going to be a little bit cool, so I would definitely recommend bundling up. At kickoff, which is around 7 p.m., we are measuring temperatures in the mid to upper 40s, but by halftime we will be in the low 40s, and tonight we will continue to drop to around freezing once again. An early look at Halloween. So far, it's going to get mild for Halloween. We will be in the mid 50s for the trick-or-treaters at night, but there is a possibility to see a few light rain showers, not a washout, not heavy, just a few light scattered showers are possible, and I will be looking further into this coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Election Day is
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out very cold this morning. A lot of our temperatures are in the upper 20s, but we will see a beautiful fall day in store. Let's take a look now at the CAV Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Clear skies to start. We are seeing heavy frost and some patchy fog this morning, so keep that in mind as you are heading out the door. And for the morning commute, I would maybe give myself a little bit extra time to get out the door because you might have to defrost your car or use an ice scraper this morning because a lot of us are seeing heavy frost. By the afternoon, though, sunshine comes in and we will dry out and warm up. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are tracking dry conditions this morning. It's looking to remain dry over the next few days. This is thanks to this area of high pressure that has come in, allowing for beautiful fall weather today through Sunday. It's actually going to warm up over the weekend as well. But we have to get through today. Before heading out the door, I would definitely grab my ice scraper or defrost the car using the car starter because very chilly to start. All of us are seeing heavier frost this morning. And I will grab my coat. Temperatures are in the upper 20s, freezing here this morning. But we will be seeing sun today and we will really warm up. So definitely grab the sunglasses for the commute this morning and this evening. Maybe give myself a little bit extra time to defrost the car. The good news is that we do warm up, so it's only going to be chilly at nights over the next few days. Tomorrow and Sunday we will be the 60s, and that is above average for this time of year. It's going to be a beautiful weekend with sunshine and dry conditions to do any Halloween activities or just spend any time outside at all, and make sure you enjoy it because cooler weather is definitely coming in soon. So warmer over the weekend with beautiful weather. So we are starting out this morning with some frost and some patchy fog, so keep that in mind as you are heading out the door. But the good news is by around noon, we will already be right near 50 for temperatures, still seeing sunshine at this point. And by the evening commute time, around 4:30 p.m., we'll be in the mid-50s, and definitely grab those sunglasses because we are going to be seeing sun still at that point. After dinner, we will drop down into the mid-40s. So if you're going to any football games tonight, it's going to be a little bit chilly for that. We will be in the mid-40s for the start, and it is going to get very cool once again overnight tonight with frost definitely likely as overnight lows fall around freezing once again. But for tomorrow, we will warm up to beautiful sunshine for the day, and we will get warmer for the day tomorrow. So for today, pleasant weather comes in. We are going to be seeing sun and we will warm up after some frost this morning. But as for tonight, frost is definitely likely again as we cool down. So for tomorrow, we will really warm up above average for this time of year. Same thing goes for Sunday, a beautiful weekend ahead. We are closely tracking the possibility of a few light rain showers for Halloween, nothing heavy, nothing widespread. But the good news about Halloween is that it's still going to be pretty warm and mild, Gary.
Yeah, 3 days away. Maybe bring an umbrella, but it's too early to tell.
Yes, so I would say maybe bring the umbrella. At this point, it doesn't look too bad at all, and it looks warm for the trick-or-treaters, which is good.
Yeah, that's for sure. 50s better than 20s.
Yes, for sure.
Hannah, thanks, and stay with us. If today is your birthday, make it a great one. And here is the list. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
It is the coldest morning of the season so far.
Yes, it is. We are seeing heavy frost this morning because we were in the upper 20s for a while last night. Still in the upper 20s now.
Yeah, it is heavy.
Yes, so definitely grab the jacket or the coat, and then definitely maybe give yourself a little extra time to defrost the car.
That's for sure.
So let's take a look now at our temperatures from our Skywatchers this morning. All of us are in the 20s according to our Skywatchers. We have 22 degrees in Inlet and 26 degrees in Westdale and Verona Beach. And if we look down to the Southern Valley, still in the 20s, 27 degrees in Cooperstown, Milford, and in Evanston this morning. So definitely be mindful of maybe giving yourself a little bit extra time to defrost the car, grab the ice scraper, or use your car starter because we are seeing some heavier frost to start this morning. It is our coolest morning so far this season. So starting out all below freezing this morning, and maybe bundle up before heading out the door. But we do have a beautiful day in store. We will warm up, and it is going to be very nice and pleasant outside with sunshine, and we will warm up even more over the weekend. We will reach above average temperatures into the weekend, and we will continue to see sunshine. But as for today, starting out cool with some patchy fog and then some heavy frost for all of us. We will be seeing sunshine today, and we will reach the mid-50s, nice and pleasant, and I will be talking a little bit more about the warm-up this weekend coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you, and don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast, never more than 10 minutes away.
Welcome back. We are starting out very chilly this morning. Heavy frost for all of us. I would maybe give myself 1 to 2 minutes extra to either defrost the car or to use the ice scraper this morning. Our coolest morning so far this season. So taking a look at our temperature, this is being measured at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome. 29 degrees, so very chilly to start. All of us are below freezing this morning. We will warm up today, but a cool start. And the good news is that we are seeing calmer wind speeds, so it's not making it feel any cooler than it actually is. And looking ahead, we are finally seeing leaves falling off the trees. We are all past our peak at this point. This was sent up to us by Sue Coleman up in down in Garrettsville. We are seeing the last of the leaves changing, and that means winter is coming, Gary.
It sure is, Hannah, that's for sure, and it's coming fast. Well, down in Florida, residents of
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are waking up very cold this morning. All of us are below freezing, and we are seeing heavy frost at this point. So let's take a look now at the Cavie Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Clear skies to start. There is some patchy fog, but our main concern is going to be the heavy frost to start. But the good news is that we will warm up to a beautiful fall day today. So if you are heading out the door this morning, I would definitely give myself a little bit extra time to deal with some heavy frost on the car windshield, but by the afternoon we will be sunny and really warming up. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, tracking dry conditions today, and it looks to last through the weekend. This is all thanks to this area of high pressure that has come in. It is going to give us sunshine and beautiful weather through the weekend. It also is going to get a little bit warmer over the next 2 days. But we have to deal with today first. If you are heading out the door, I would definitely grab the ice scraper or use the car starter to defrost the car windshield this morning, as well as grab my coat. It is very chilly. We are below freezing for all of us in the upper 20s to low 30s, our coolest morning so far this season, and maybe give myself just a little bit extra time to deal with that frost. But grab the sunglasses as well. We will continue to see sunshine for the whole day today. It's going to be a beautiful fall day as we warm up, and we will warm up even more into the weekend. We will be in the 60s, and that is above average for this time of year. Overall, a perfect weekend for any Halloween activities or just to spend time outside and enjoy the warmer fall weather. It looks to trend warmer into the first week of November, but of course winter is coming, so things are looking to change. But as for this morning, we are tracking some frost, so keep that in mind. Very chilly to start. By lunchtime, we will be in the mid to upper 40s, so we will kind of be warming up at this point, and for the evening commute, we will be in the mid 50s, so warmer for later on this evening around 4:30 p.m. and seeing sunshine, so definitely grab those sunglasses for that commute. After dinner, we will start to drop in temperature. We will reach the upper to mid 40s once again, and then overnight tonight, frost is definitely likely. Just like last night, we will see an overnight low around freezing. Heading into tomorrow, we will really warm up again, and we will continue to see beautiful sunshine. So as for today, we are tracking sunny skies all throughout the day, but of course it is freezing to start. We will really warm up to a nice pleasant fall day, and tonight frost is possible once again overnight. We will warm up a little bit more over the weekend, seeing nice and sunny skies for tomorrow and Sunday. We will remain mild into Halloween. We are tracking a few light showers possible, but of course we will continue to keep an eye out on that and update you with any information, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Right now I'm joined by Alex Dodge, the on-air host. I'm Gary Libertor. And if you haven't been outside yet, get a jacket because it is downright chilly.
Yes, definitely bundle up for the bus stop. We are in the upper 20s for a lot of us this morning. For the coldest start thus far. So once again, if you are heading out to the bus stop, we are at this point in the upper 20s to low 30s, but all of us are below freezing, and we are seeing heavy frost to start. In the afternoon, though, we will be seeing a beautiful fall day in store, and we will warm up. So for today, it's going to be beautiful, pleasant, light wind speeds, tracking sunshine. But as for tonight, there is another chance for frost as our low falls around freezing once again. And I will be talking a little bit more about the warm-up this weekend coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Let's get right to it now. Yesterday, we told you that the Oneida County
Central New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with clear skies, but it is very cold to start. All of our temperatures are around and below freezing. So let's take a look now at our CAFV tower camera. A beautiful sunrise to start as well. We are tracking some patchy fog this morning, but our main concern is going to be heavy frost. So make sure you give yourself a little bit extra time if you are heading out the door. All of us are seeing frost this morning. A little bit extra time to defrost the car windshield or use the ice scraper. But the good news is that today is going to be a beautiful fall day with sunshine, and we will warm up. So taking a look now at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are tracking dry conditions. This is all thanks to an area of high pressure that has moved in, and that will give us sunshine, and it will even warm us up over the weekend for tomorrow and Sunday. But we have to get through today, so if you are heading out the door this morning, definitely grab the ice scraper or use the car starter to defrost the car, as well as maybe give yourself a little bit extra time to do that. I would be wearing my coat. It is our coolest morning thus far this season. Temperatures are in the upper 20s for most of us. And then grab the sunglasses because we are going to be seeing sunshine throughout today. Even for the weekend, we will continue to track sunshine. We will actually warm up too tomorrow and Sunday to above average temperatures. It's going to feel nice and mild, a beautiful weekend, great time to go outside for any Halloween activities or just any activities or spending outside time at all this weekend. It's going to be beautiful for that. But for today, we are starting out very chilly. Heavy frost this morning, so keep that in mind before heading out the door. But by lunchtime, we will already at this point be right near 50 degrees, still tracking sunshine, and by dinner, we will be in the mid-50s. So here's a look at the commute home forecast. The time is 4:30. Definitely grab your sunglasses for this point. We will continue to see sunshine throughout the entire day. This evening, though, we will drop quickly in temperature. Tonight, our low temperature is going to be around freezing once again, and frost is definitely likely overnight tonight. As we head into tomorrow, we will continue to see beautiful sunshine, and we will warm up even more to the low 60s. So for today, expect a warm up. It's going to be a pleasant fall day, calmer wind speeds with sunshine all throughout the day. We are going to cool down once again tonight to temperatures just around freezing. So for tomorrow and Sunday, we will be above average in temperatures in the 60s. We are tracking sunshine and beautiful fall weather over this weekend. Very mild. We will remain mild into Halloween. The thing about Halloween is that we are tracking the possibility of a few light showers, but at this point it is looking light and brief, and we will still be mild for those trick-or-treaters. Unsettled weather continues on Tuesday, but then the sunshine and the warmth looks to continue for the end of next week.
Hannah Evans is joining us now with a first look at the forecast on this Friday afternoon, and not only some good news for today, but the weekend.
Yes, so today we are going to reach the mid-50s, so it's going to feel comfortable, still a bit on the cooler side though, and then the weekend we will warm up again to above average temperatures.
Sunshine out.
Yes, sunny through the whole weekend, so it's going to be very nice. But right now we are still on the cooler side, measuring 45 degrees at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome, but it is going to feel nice and comfortable for the rest of the day because we will reach right around average for this time of year with sunshine, so it's going to be a very nice day ahead. And even looking ahead, we will warm up to more mild temperatures. We will reach the low 60s for the weekend and remain into the 60s for most of next week. So some mild weather is ahead of us after a cool start this morning. If you are heading out to any high school football games this evening, I would definitely just recommend to kind of bundle up. At around 7 p.m., we will already be back into the mid-40s, and then around halftime, we will be in the low 40s, and temperatures will quickly drop after that with overnight lows around freezing once again tonight. So for the rest of the day, expect sunshine, comfortable weather. Highs are going to be in the mid-50s, and I will be talking a little bit more about the warm-up this weekend and the Halloween forecast coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. State Police are
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are tracking sunshine for the rest of the afternoon, and we will continue to warm up into the 50s. So let's take a look now at our Cooperstown camera. We are seeing mostly sunny skies, but a lot of high-level clouds, but still a beautiful fall day, just a light wind today, and we are going to be nice and comfortable and pleasant continuing through the weekend. So taking a look at our sky watchers here at noon, we are mainly in the 40s with the exception of Old Forge, still at 38 degrees here at noon. Very chilly start this morning. We are slowly warming up. Also 46 degrees in Clinton and 44 degrees in Otsego. We will be seasonable for today in terms of temperature, but we will warm up to above average temperatures for the weekend and into next week. So taking a look now at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are still tracking dry conditions today, and that will last through the weekend. This is all thanks to this area of high pressure that has come in that will allow for sunshine through the weekend, and it also allows us to get a little bit warmer. We will reach the 60s over the weekend, so above average for this time of year. Warmer weather is looking to come in. So if you are going to be outside at all this weekend for any Halloween activities or anything at all, great weekend for that. Sunshine for both Saturday and Sunday, and once again, it is going to get a little bit warmer with highs in the low 60s. So we are still mapping out what's going to happen on Halloween. At this point, it does look mostly dry, but there is the possibility for a few light and brief showers, especially later in the day on Monday. But the good news is that we are looking mostly dry at this point, and it is going to be mild. So for those trick-or-treaters at night, temperatures are only going to be in the mid-50s. It's not going to be too cold, not going to be below freezing like it has been in the past. So that's the one good thing about Halloween this year. We will keep you updated with any more information about those showers. But as for this noon, we are tracking high-level clouds, but beautiful sunshine. Temperatures at this point are in the mid-40s. We will reach the mid-50s today, and for the commute home, definitely grab the sunglasses. Still seeing sunshine at this point. Just after dinner time, we will start to drop in temperature once again. We will be in the mid-40s at that point, and then overnight tonight, once again, getting very chilly. Frost is definitely likely overnight with lows just around freezing. But tomorrow we will warm up even more. A beautiful Saturday ahead. We will reach the low 60s for the day on Saturday with beautiful sunshine. So for the rest of the day, it is going to be very pleasant, sunshine, lighter wind speeds, seasonable temperatures, and as for tonight, we will be around freezing once again with frost likely overnight, very similar to last night. So tomorrow and Sunday, we really warm up. A beautiful fall weekend ahead. Pretty warm for the end of October. Halloween is going to be mild. We are still tracking a few light and brief showers possible, with some showers lingering into Tuesday. But next week, we look to remain warmer than average in terms of temperature, Gary.
Not a bad 7-day.
Not too cold yet.
That's for sure. Hannah, thanks. COVID-19 death rates. First look at the weather. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us now with some good news for the weekend ahead, right?
Yes, so even though we are a little bit cooler today, we will really warm up again for this weekend with sunshine. It's going to be a beautiful weekend.
I mean, we've had a few in a row.
I know. We haven't had a bad weekend yet, I feel like, in a while at least.
A few years now.
Yes, a few years now. We'll take it. So right now we are measuring 45 degrees at the Grivers Park Airport in Rome. So we are still on the cooler side here at noon, but it is comfortable with sunshine and calmer wind speeds today. It is going to warm up as we head into the later afternoon. We will also warm up for the weekend and next week. We will be mild with temperatures in the 60s, and it does look to remain this way through the end of next week. A warm stretch is coming back in again, but as for tonight, if you are heading out to any high school football games, it's going to be fine in terms of weather. It's just going to be a little chilly, so definitely keep that in mind. Around 7 p.m. we will be in the mid-40s, and 9 p.m. we will be in the low 40s and dropping pretty quickly tonight with overnight lows around freezing again with frost possible. So for the rest of the day, we are tracking sunshine, a beautiful fall day, seasonable temperatures, and I will be talking a little bit more about the warm-up this weekend and the Halloween forecast. Scary.
Hannah, thank you. There is no...
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are seeing sunny skies for this afternoon, and we will continue to warm up into the 50s. So let's take a look now at our Cooperstown camera. We are seeing a little bit of high-level clouds, but still overall a pretty nice fall day, nice and comfortable and pleasant with lighter wind speeds than we saw yesterday. And according to our sky watchers, we are still kind of just around and in the 40s, still just 38 degrees in Old Forge after a really cold morning this morning, 46 degrees in Clinton and 44 degrees in Otsego. The good news is that we will really start to warm up into the weekend with above average temperatures returning. But right now we are tracking dry conditions. This is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, and it is going to continue to be dry through the weekend thanks to this area of high pressure that has come in and will just kind of sit over us for the weekend. We are going to be seeing sunshine, and we really will start to warm up. So if you do have anything planned outside this weekend, any Halloween activities, or you just are planning to spend time time outside. Great weekend for that. Warm once again. We will be in the low 60s. That is pretty warm for the end of October, and we are going to be seeing sunshine. A beautiful weekend ahead. We have been getting very lucky with our weekends lately. Looking ahead to Halloween, it still is a bit early. At this point, when I just looked, it does look mostly dry, but there is a possibility to see a few light and brief showers, especially later in the day on Monday, overnight into Tuesday. But at this point, they are looking light, brief, and not too heavy, not widespread, not an all-day event. So I would just grab the umbrella just in case for the trick-or-treaters. But the good news about this Halloween is that it's going to be pretty mild. For the nighttime, we will be in the mid-50s when the kids are out trick-or-treating. So not too cold this Halloween, which we've kind of lucked out on that. But for the rest of today, we are still on the cooler side as of right now. But by the evening commute, definitely grab those sunglasses if you are driving. Still sunny. We will be in the mid-50s at that point. And then after dinner, we will start to drop in temperature once again into the mid-40s. Tonight will really drop. We will be seeing overnight lows around freezing. Frost definitely likely. Overnight tonight, just like last night. So we are going to start out Saturday morning a bit cold, but we will really warm up on Saturday. A beautiful day ahead with sunshine. So for today, we are going to be seeing the sun throughout the day with just some high-level clouds. Highs are going to reach the mid-50s, which is around average for this time of year. Seasonable and pleasant for the day, and tonight frost is likely once again as we drop below freezing. So for the next 2 days over the weekend, it's going to be very nice with sunshine, warmer weather coming in, and we look to stay warm and mild for Halloween. We are just tracking the possibility of a few light showers, Gary.
Trick or treat, not bad.
Yes, not bad at all because it's going to be pretty warm for especially end of October. Just grab the umbrella just in case.
And we'll see on Monday for sure.
Yes, we will.
Hannah, thanks. Today, a new warm.
Halloween on Monday. Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis is busy.
Yeah, we got a lot of things going on. The weather should cooperate for most of this, especially this weekend. We've had a lot of great weather so far this fall, and yet another nice night for high school football. It's going to be chilly. You're going to want to grab a jacket if you're heading out to a game. The players are going to love it. Temperatures will be in the 40s. Dry weather continues, and again, cooling off quickly like we've seen for the past several nights. We'll be into the low 40s and upper 30s. Beautiful sunrise this morning. If you missed it, this is the picture from Mount Vision from Matthew. Another beautiful shot here from West Winfield, where it was pretty chilly this morning, down to 23. A lot of places started out in the 20s. Our first widespread frost, our first freeze, just about everybody fell below freezing. Woodgate 25, down to 22 in Old Forge. Herkimer down to 28, and I think we'll see similar temperatures tonight. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Stern Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It's a nice evening. Our current temperature is 51, and again, it's going to cool off after sunset quickly. Temperatures in the 40s. We've got to look at the weekend forecast as well as how things are trending for Halloween coming up. Kristen, back to you.
All right, Bill, thank you. A Waterville couple.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Happy Friday. We're gearing up for another fabulous weekend of weather. We've had a lot of great weekends so far this fall, and this one looks to continue that streak. Let's take a live look outside where we're anticipating a beautiful sunset, which takes place in less than an hour from now. High clouds are in place. Those tend to draw out some beautiful color. This is a live look outside. Our CAV Tower Cam will continue to watch this throughout the newscast. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Stern Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is dry across all of central New York. And again, great weather for high school football. Temperatures drop into the 40s. Frost is expected tonight. You're going to want to spend some time scraping off the car windshield first thing tomorrow morning. If you're heading out, say, before 8 o'clock in the morning, you might have to do that. Frost is possible here tomorrow night, too. But then looking ahead, we're looking at a warming trend. So our frost chances decrease heading into early next week. There's still color to be seen across the area, although it is becoming harder and harder to spot some of those colorful leaves as they come off the trees. This picture from Pam in Ilion, if you do want to look at the most colorful leaves, you're going to want to stick to the lower elevations, or better yet, travel. If you really want to see peak color, it's going to be the Hudson Valley, the lower Hudson Valley, heading south of Albany to see peak color this weekend. Weekend forecast looking beautiful. On Saturday, temperatures climb into the low 60s. Sunny skies. We're mostly sunny on Sunday, with temperatures climbing into the low 60s. Our temperatures across the area this evening: Inlet 52, Dolgeville, Little Falls 53 degrees, as well as Utica and Westmoreland, Deansboro 51. Across southern valleys, Norwich 55 and Cooperstown with 54. Taking the dog out for a walk this evening. Again, grab a jacket. It's going to be chilly. We'll drop into the 40s. Tonight's featured dog is Sage from North Utica. It's clear tonight, and that's going to allow temperatures to fall quickly. We're expecting overnight lows to drop into the upper 20s to low 30s. So another frost Saturday morning. Looking at plenty of sunshine Saturday afternoon, stopping things at noontime in the low 50s. That's warmer than we were today. We'll climb to near 60 for the high on Saturday. Heading into Saturday night, the weather remains clear. Another chilly night heading into Sunday. Some patchy frost is possible, and expecting beautiful conditions here for Sunday too, with temperatures in the low 60s. Frost tonight, 28 for the overnight low. Sunshine tomorrow, beautiful, a high of 61. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Showers return. It looks like late Monday for the trick-or-treaters, although it is looking like very light rain here. So even if we do get rain, not expecting a big impact there. A few showers Tuesday. Wonderful weather looks to continue way above average. We're in the mid to upper 60s, even into early next week.
Saving on the heating bills right there.
Yeah, I'm okay with my window still open a crack.
Yeah.
It helps, yeah.
All right, thanks, Bill. Well, he was known as the Chief Meteorologist, Bill Curtis. Monday's going to look a little spooky, isn't it?
I don't think it'll be too bad, but it's not going to be as nice as the weather that we've had over the weekend. For trick-or-treaters heading out, I think it's going to be mostly cloudy, and I can't rule out a shower or two, but we're not looking at a downpour or any heavy rain at this point. And it will be mild. Temperatures will be in the mid-50s. We've had worse weather many other years, and I don't have to remind you of some of those. Again, the weather should be looking a little bit better here compared to years past. Some of your Halloween photos, take a look at this one. Poor Felix. It's that job that never seems to end for him. This is from West Canada Valley. Another one, I don't know what's going on here. It's kind of creepy. This is from Sandy and Mohawk, and it's also funny. As we want to remind you, you can send us your pictures, your creative pictures. We love creativity. Send them to Facebook. You can search for myself, Hannah, or Eric, or drop us an email the old school way, weather at WKTV.com. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It's clear. It's going to be chilly tonight, but we're going to be tracking a beautiful weekend. I'm going to look at that forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Yeah, old school when you're saying email, right? Thank you, Bill.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're tracking a lovely sunset this evening. We're expecting cool conditions tonight, more frost, but a nice weekend. Let's take a live look outside. This is the current scene, the current picture in Cooperstown from our Cooperstown camera. And we're starting to see some of those high clouds interact with sunlight, producing a colorful sunset. The colors from the sunset come from those high clouds. They're helping to disperse the sun's rays, and that's going to lead to very colorful conditions here over the next, say, 15, 20 minutes or so as we approach sunset. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, and looking nice and quiet across the area. It's going to be a chilly one again tonight, so you're going to have to scrape off the car windshield if you're going to be heading out early tomorrow morning, say before 8 o'clock in the morning. We're expecting some frost on the car windshield again. Overnight lows drop down into the 20s. The leaves continue to come down. We've had quite a bit of leaf fall this week. If you do have to rake the yard or mow the leaves over like I like to do, the weather should be pretty nice here over the next couple of days. And you want to get this done before Monday evening. That's when we're expecting some rain, and that's going to make conditions not as easy to do this. Beautiful shot from Mark Valley View Golf Course. Beautiful foliage. We are considered past peak, but again, there's still a few leaves out there that can really brighten things up. Weekend forecast, beautiful Saturday and Sunday. We're into the 60s. We've had a very nice stretch of weather here this fall. We've had a lot of great weekends, and it looks like this is going to be another one. Alder Creek 50 degrees, Old Forge 53, Middleville 52, Bob and Clinton 50. Across southern valleys, Cooperstown 50, Morris 57, Otsego, Harry checking in with 49. Skycast tonight, again, clear skies, light winds. We're down into the upper 20s to low 30s, a frosty start to Saturday morning. We do warm up, and the winds will be light throughout Saturday. We're into the low 50s at lunchtime, and then near 60 in the afternoon. Clear sky Saturday night. The weather remains dry heading into Sunday. We're down into the 30s again, so more patchy frost, but another nice and warm day. So cool nights, warm days ahead. Just a few high clouds heading into our area Sunday afternoon. And again, temperatures look to climb into the low 60s. Frost tonight, we're down to 28. Beautiful day tomorrow. Light winds, highs in the low 60s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. A few showers here for Halloween. Highs in the low 60s. Showers Tuesday, 62. It's warm next week. Temperatures remain in the mid-60s Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We're looking at the drop in temperature for tonight's high school football games at 6. Stay with us.
Weather Center for a first look at the forecast heading into the weekend.
It's cooling off quickly this evening. If you're heading out to a high school football game, dress nice and warm. Temperatures will drop into the 40s as we head past sunset, into the upper 30s likely by the time the game is done. So again, looking at a great evening weather-wise. We're dry, we have light winds, but again, it is pretty chilly. Beautiful sunrise, I should say, from earlier this morning. This picture from Matthew, Mountain Vision. It was a cold start to the day. Just about everybody was below freezing. We're going to see temperatures like this again tonight. Old Forge is down to 22, Woodgate down to 25. Similar temperatures expected for tomorrow morning. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking dry, down to 49 degrees. We made it into the low 50s this afternoon. And again, we'll continue to drop pretty quickly. Nice weather this weekend. The weather looks beautiful, but I don't think it's going to last into Halloween. We're tracking some rain in the forecast, and that's coming up. Chris, back to you.
New at 6 family owners.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We were talking about a potential beautiful sunset this evening, and it is delivering. It's all thanks to high clouds. Check this out. This is gorgeous. It's a live look at our CAVV tower cam. Again, the sunset, the colors coming from those high clouds and getting it at just the right angle. Absolutely breathtaking here. We'll sit on this for a couple more seconds. We've got great weather in store heading into the weekend. It's going to be pretty cold out there tonight. Once we see the setting sun, the clearing skies are going to allow for temperatures to drop. So even though we do have clouds, they're very thin. We're still expecting temperatures to cool off very quickly. Again, looking dry in the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. If you have to get out and rake the yard, the weekend looks great. Get it done sooner than later because some late rain returns heading into Monday. Some chilly nights ahead, cold enough for frost again tonight. I think this is going to be another freeze. In other words, temperatures fall below 32 degrees across the whole area. Frost in the forecast tomorrow night too, and then as it warms up, then we'll have a lower chance for frost heading into the weekend and beyond. There's still some nice color to be seen, but it's fleeting. The leaves are coming off the trees. This picture from Pam in Ilion. Again, we're past peak from all across central New York. If you want to see peak color in New York State, your best bet is to head into the lower Hudson Valley. Sunny skies over the weekend. Temperatures will be in the low 60s both Saturday and Sunday. In the 50s this evening, Alder Creek 50 degrees, Old Forge 53, Clinton 50. Across the southern valleys, Eaton, Lyman 56, Cassville 54, Hartwick checking in with 56. It cools off quickly this evening. We're down into the upper 20s to low 30s tonight. It's dry and it's sunny on Saturday morning, 7 a.m., a clear start. Sunshine throughout the day. We're into the low 50s at lunchtime. We're going to warm up to near 60 in the afternoon. It stays sunny throughout the whole day. Clear skies Saturday night. Overnight lows drop into the low 30s, so more frost is expected Sunday morning. Once again, plenty of sunshine. A few high clouds are possible Sunday afternoon. Temperatures climb into the low 60s. Frost tonight, a low of 28 degrees. Beautiful day tomorrow. Sunny skies, a light wind. Temperatures warmer than the past 2 days. Highs in the low 60s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. On Halloween, we're expecting some late rain to return after dark, and that looks to be on the light side. Temperatures in the low 60s. Showers for Tuesday. The weather stays mild. Return to sunshine. Temperatures in the mid to upper 60s Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Back over to you.
Bill, thanks. Still to come on News Channel 2 at 6. The sports team is live and joining us. We're talking Halloween. We're talking a great weekend ahead. And it's jam-packed with outdoor events, so that's why we bring in Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis to talk about the weather as you get ready for the weekend. And before we go any further, great sunset out there tonight, and you got a lot of pictures too.
What a way to start the weekend. Take a look at this. This is from Jessica in West Winfield. Got another beautiful one. You can actually see a sun pillar right there.
Ooh, cool.
So that's pretty neat. This is captured by Diane Lee. And then one more. This is from Zach Crump in Cassville. So
Gorgeous.
Beautiful colors here. We do appreciate those photos. As we take a look at the Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar sponsored by Yorkville Battery, you can see that it is dry. It will stay dry tonight. We've got a wonderful weekend ahead with clear skies across the area. Temperature-wise, it's falling. We're down to 43. This time yesterday, we were already in the 30s, so it's going to be a little bit less cold tonight compared to last night, but we're still looking cold enough for frost. The temperature trend is looking a lot warmer. We've been in the 50s for the past couple of days. We're going to climb into the 60s over the next several, which is above average. Usually we're in the mid-50s this time of the year, and we are going to be a lot warmer than that as we look ahead. Tonight, down to 28. Some light frost is expected. And we're taking a look at a beautiful weekend and also the latest forecast for the trick-or-treaters. That's coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Decision 2022 election.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're taking a live look outside. This is our CAV Tower Cam overlooking the city of Utica. Clear skies on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We've got a great weekend ahead, and I know a lot of folks are going to be raking the yard. If you have to do that, the weather looks great Saturday and Sunday. Get it done. I think by Monday we're going to have some rain returning later in the day. Frost chances around tonight as well as tomorrow. The weather looks to warm up as we head into the end of the week. The weekend forecast looking beautiful. Saturday's high 61, Sunday 63. An outstanding weekend. We've had a lot of nice weekends here in Central New York this fall, and this streak looks to continue. Unfortunately, it doesn't continue into Halloween. Some showers are in the forecast for Monday, especially in the evening time. Temperatures look to climb into the 50s, so not the best weather here. By the way, Halloween photos to pass along. This is from West Canada Valley. Poor Felix. A really long day. And how about this picture from Sandy and Mohawk? A lot of interesting things going on here. Skeletons, flamingos, oh my. If you want to be part of this, we're going to be showing Halloween pictures here for the next week or so. You can send them in on social media or our email address, weather@wktv.com. Skycast tonight, looking at clear skies, chilly. We're down into the upper 20s for the overnight low, so frost is expected tomorrow morning. Beautiful Saturday, sunshine, noontime, 53 degrees in Utica, 51 in Hamilton. It stays sunny throughout the day. We're near 60 for the high temperature. Cooling off Saturday evening, 8 p.m., down into the upper 40s. We'll drop down into the low 30s Saturday night. More sunshine on Sunday, just a few high clouds in the afternoon. Beautiful. Temperatures climb into the low 60s. Tonight, frost down to 28. Not only do we get the sunshine tomorrow, the warmer temperatures, but the winds are going to be light too. Again, highs in the low 60s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Again, the weather does change for Halloween. Looking at some showers just in time for the trick-or-treaters. Showers Tuesday. The weather stays warm Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with temperatures in the low to mid 60s. If you're looking for fall foliage, the leaves are down in most areas, but you're going to have to travel. Lower Hudson Valley, they're in peak this weekend.
Oh, good day for a drive, too, over the weekend.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Bill. Coming up next, Jason Powers, thank you for joining us. A couple of days from Halloween. This weekend, jam-packed with outdoor activities. We begin with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis getting us set for the weekend. And what better way to get set for that weekend with some great sunset pictures sent in tonight.
Fantastic start to the weekend here. And this picture from Jessica in West Winfield, which was very cold this morning, down into the 20s. Another great picture here from Diane Lee. That is a sun pillar. We saw that from reflection of ice crystals. Pretty neat to see that. And Jason, one more. A nice reflection off of the lake here. This is from Zach Crump in Cassville.
Are all these on your Facebook page?
You can find them on our Facebook page.
There you go.
Love it when people share these photos. We have more on there to check out. It is dry across the region, of course, and we are tracking a nice weekend here. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Conditions tonight favor more frost. Temperatures are down into the low 40s. Believe it or not, we are not as cold right now as we were 24 hours ago. In fact, we're 9 degrees warmer compared to this time last night, but we're still going to cool down. We're still expecting overnight lows to drop into the 30s and upper 20s. Generally nice weather for the weekend. The warm weather is going to stick around. We're going to be in the 60s here tomorrow and Sunday, and that's where we will stay as we head into early next week. Down to 28 tonight, some patchy frost. Tracking a beautiful weekend. We're taking a look at that as well as the latest on the forecast for Halloween. And that's coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Decision 2022.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Tracking cooler weather tonight as we take a live look outside. This is our CAV Tower Cam overlooking the city of Utica. We are clear tonight. It will be clear the whole weekend. We are expecting another beautiful stretch of weather. We've had a lot of great weekends this fall. This is going to be another one. Temperatures will be above average. Sunshine Saturday and Sunday. Both days look perfect for outdoor activities. Again, considering this is late October, really we can definitely just enjoy it. Bonus weather here with, again, temperatures in the low 60s. Halloween, we do have some showers in the forecast for the evening, but they look very light. The trend here is for less rainfall. Looking at mild conditions, temperatures in the mid-50s. Again, we'll continue to keep you updated throughout the weekend. Our frost chances will continue tonight as well as tomorrow night as temperatures drop down into the low 30s. But looking ahead, overnight lows do climb, so we will not be expecting frost as we look ahead. Great weather to rake the yard if you have to do that. Saturday and Sunday look pretty decent. And again, I encourage you to take care of that sooner than later because we do have a few showers in the forecast. Tonight, clear skies, overnight lows drop down into the upper 20s. Sunny start to Saturday, temperatures in the low 30s at 7 a.m. We're 53 degrees in Utica at noon. We'll stay dry and we'll see complete sunshine throughout the day. Clear skies Saturday night. Overnight lows drop into the low 30s. We'll warm up very quickly again for Sunday with highs in the low 60s. Frost tonight, 28 for the overnight low. Beautiful day tomorrow, 61 for the high. Showers here for Monday as well as Tuesday. The weather looks very mild for this time of the year. It's going to stick around. Highs in the low to mid 60s Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Jason.
Bill,